I was thinking about playing something, but then I was like, I don't really feel like doing that. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So yeah, welcome to the stream. And hopefully this comes up so I can actually alert people that it's even up. It always feels really weird when I start the stream and I don't have anyone. I'm not regrowing the beard. No, I just forgot to shave it. Hey Dakota. No, I'm gonna shave it. I don't want the beard. Hold on, let me let people know that I'm even here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just feel like the mustache looks better. Streams up. I haven't done the text to speech thing yet. I'm hoping that I'll get it working. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because it's just me that needs to figure it out. Let me pop out the chat so I can actually see it. But yeah, what are you guys up to? Just put the beard ones. I don't know if it does. I just got onto my computer, Dakota, so like I haven't done anything yet. Hey, Wonder Red. The double check. It's not okay. It's I think part of it is because I'm looking down. I think if I hold on. Like if I do this, it's not as bad, but whatever. Yeah, I think part of it is because I'm looking kind of down at the thing. So I know you sent me instructions. I'm gonna do it. It's just yeah. I can't help the double chin at this point. Also, thank you for the $2. I was at the gym when you sent that. So I was like, oh yeah, yeah. If you send the instructions, then I'll take a look at it. And then I just got onto the computer, so I haven't done anything yet. I don't think I need a bot. I don't feel like there's enough things that happen on the Discord that I feel like need a bot. So yeah. Yeah, but I appreciate you doing that. If anything, I can look up a YouTube tutorial and hopefully we'll get um, something going on there. If you're new to the stream, make sure to like the stream and to subscribe as well. I'm confused on what the bot was for. Like, what exactly were you wanting to do with that? Welcome, new deer, to the stream. How are you? Thanks for being here. Oh, wait, I already got it pulled up. But yeah, because yeah, random guy was telling me about this bot, and I didn't see the point of it. Yeah, let me see, because he said I went over some of the code, and if you want a bot to log messages or care, I don't know what I would need to log a message for, unless I'm totally missing what exactly it is, but hey, UT UTW6? Is that a dog? You want me to turn it back on? It crashed last time. Sure. That is a dog. Yeah, I didn't know what it was for. Yeah. Hello, BMGT123. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I didn't know what you wanted to do with the bot. I had, yeah. This makes it look like it's. Oh wait, hold on. I think I am at an angle. There we go. Is anyone up to anything tonight? I feel like I was gonna finish up doing Ariel tonight. Why are you live? I don't know. Why are any of us live? If you donate the gift, I'll say it. But yeah, I was gonna finish up Ariel. This is all I've got so far. I haven't built the arms and the other leg yet, and the backpack. But I built the other Master Grade Super Deform and I liked it, so I got this one too. Welcome, Devin. What did you do? Bunch of schizos and people reading tarot. I could read tarot if you want me to. Congrats on finishing your animation, and thank you, New Deer. Yeah, I don't tend to scroll through the lives. If anything, like I kind of treat this because I stream on here, but I usually stream games, and it doesn't usually come up on the vertical feed stuff. But I usually just do this to try to scope out like, hey, I stream on here. Do you want to? Hey, thumbs up. Thanks, man. Yeah, thumbs up to you. Congrats on finishing your animation. But yeah, so I stream on here to it's kind of like going on tour. It's like, all right, who wants to see anything that I do? I do it on here and try to bring you guys over to the other streams. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you guys want to donate, you can hit I think it's like a gift icon, like a present box. You can send one of those. Yeah. It's spinning up engagement. Yeah, because it's a totally different audience than who I usually see, and I don't really see like I don't have like a ton of people watching my streams, obviously, but it's nice to just see what else is out there. High Symphony. Welcome, Santa Nelson. We keep it 100 here. Thank you, Gold. Thank you so much. I don't know what the jewels do, but if you guys want to send jewels, you can give me all the jewels. I'm still painting my Warhammer army too. I am on the 11th miniature of the 19. There's a couple Transformers back there, but it is mainly Gundams and stuff. So yeah, I actually have like a good mic and stuff to do streams. Like my stream setups are usually okay, but um, this is like an easier thing to do. Like I don't have to set anything up. I can just hit go live and we're good. I'm 34. I'm just sitting here solely mist. But yeah, so all the stuff that's back there. Yeah, most of these are Gundams. There's some anime figures here. I won them in Crane games and stuff, so I was like, I might as well just put them on the shelf. So Chapo which chats with the community, helps out mod stinks. Yeah, switch. Okay, yeah. Hey, Helen. My good friend, hello. Hello. My good friend, hello. My good friend, Helen. I hope you're well. Um, I must confess, I just woke up with a chubby and neat. Hey, I'm just glad that I can give back to the community. Hello, Ryu, Raiden, XP, and hello, Layton. Those are Digimons. Actually, I do have a Digimon. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Because I this always gets asked. 'Cause I like to have this in the background because it took me a long time to build all this shit. You might as well see it. You got a tummy ache? Oh man. Does flexing help tummy aches too? All right, let me show you. Oh god, I forgot to lock in my phone. All right. So we got some Gundams up here. We got the dog car here too. Once again, a lot of Gundams. This is the two different One Piece like Megazord like things that you can get. Like it's 5 different model kits, and you combine it into one. I've mainly panel lined all of these. Some of them were like experiments. Like I used only markers for this, and it looks like shit. So, um, but yeah, this one I also used only markers for, and it just looks like it's faded out. So yeah, like it doesn't look bad. I think if I put like a gloss coat over it or something, I think it would look cool. But this one here, I painted with all metallic paints, and I think it looks pretty nice. This was a gift from a friend. This was a huge pain in the ass to put together. I don't recommend those at all. There's a Power Ranger sitting in the back too. I don't know what this is from, but really ties the whole thing together. But yeah, we got more Gundams here. Mainly, I build high grades because they're cheaper by a lot, but I do have some master grades like this all clear master grade that I have here. There's Gohan. Gundams are not Transformers. But yeah, I do have a couple of Transformers here. Here's Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. It's one of like the lower, um, what are they called? Blockies. Yeah, yeah, and then I got Common Rider back there too. This is my favorite Gundam here. It's the Death Scythe Hell edition, the EW. It wasn't my favorite to put together, but it's my favorite design, and I wish that they'd make more like gothic looking uh, Gundams. But yeah, and then this is a big old box of Skylanders because I played through all the Skylander games because I was playing through all the Spyro games. I played through almost every single one of them. And yeah, what is a dum dum then? Gundam, Gundam. A dum dum is me, but a Gundam is a robot. They fight wars. Their whole thing is war. War is bad, but robots are rad. But yeah, and then they come into these. Forgot about my 500. I would lose my mind if someone donated that much money. But yeah, they come in those boxes there, and I haven't put them in the trash because I like how they look, but I don't like that they're in here. But yeah, you're not a dum dum, Helen. Why are you a dum dum? Yeah, I'm still building. I only have a few more kits left. Any donations to the channel just go straight to building more Gundam stuff. Also, thank you, Dakota, for that donation again. Money on my card. I'll do. You're doing a $500 donation is absolutely insane. I cannot imagine anyone doing that, but I'm not going to stop you. I can't stop someone from swiping their credit card. Hello, Shadow Freddy. Have you seen the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I haven't seen either one of them. I played the first 2 games on stream and then don't really want to play the other ones. Maybe they get better. I hated playing the second one. At the end of the day, Luffy, it's a giant robot. It's all that matters. And big robots are cool.
There were a few kits that I want to get, but I have to wait till I actually have money to do that because rent is coming out this week. I get paid this week, but I had essentially have to pay rent. So yeah. Hey Samar, welcome to the stream, and hello Curse Voxel. He loves those games. What games? I do. Mainly, lately I've been playing Gundam and Warhammer games on stream. Helen, whenever you have free time again, we should play something. My rent, it is $1,000. Yep, it sucks. Am I from Brother? What? It's all big robots and they're all cool. Yeah, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I love being Freddy at 5 at nights. Hello, Ali Haha. I've played a little bit of Fortnite on here. I usually only play when. Also, thanks for subscribing. I'm in the US of A, baby. Two $500 donations. You're out of your mind. Hello, Gage Carroll. Welcome to the stream. Also, I'd like to purchase some of your fluids either separately or all mixed together. I don't. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not giving fluids. I do know if Five Nights at Freddy security breaches. But yeah, I don't know. Those games never seem to go on sale either. I've been okay. I've just been chilling, doing some painting and stuff. Giant boot. I don't give my fluids out for free. Also, thank you, Zariel, for subscribing. That was one of the names that came up. 67 push ups? What do I get in return? I don't want your digital pizza rolls. I've played Cuphead, but I haven't played the DLC. I couldn't beat Cuphead because I suck. What about Five Freddy's at night? Oh, baby. I'll take anything. You should increase the limit of what you can donate to $10 because, hell, I will do it. There's a limit? I didn't think there was a limit. I've had people donate 50 and it works. Oh, 10K. I don't think you can make it 10K. If you, for some reason, have $10,000 that you need to donate to me, you can always just Venmo me at that point, but I'm not doing that. Do you have anything that you're going to do? I mean, what do you want me to do? Apparently, someone wants me to do 67 push ups. Honestly, there are some memes that I do miss. It's That Boy was definitely one that I really liked, but I don't know, man. I kind of like the cursed landscape of it. Feet can win. Pay the right price and you can see my feet. Do 67 sit ups. Man, I just ate too. Myri? Turns out that's the late. But yeah, I don't know. The meme landscape, especially lately in this day and age, is ever evolving. I think the 6-7 thing is dumb, but yeah. But I mean, also, I had so many dumb things too. Sir Venmo, I'll do the dono. It's in the channel description. Search the word to a Dravidian language spoken mainly in the southern Indian state of Kerala. Close to it. Okay. Hello, Gage. Let me see. The only thing that comes up is that it's a name. That's it. Unless I don't know if it's supposed to be something bad. Wow. 53. I feel like with super need name here, I feel like I'm having a stroke. You do not have $10,000 to donate. Secret of the Mimic? Didn't they? Epic Game Store gave away a. Yeah, it was Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. Here's the thing. I bought the other Five Nights at Freddy game. I don't have Instagram. With clear arms, I'll hug. With these arms. I mean, depending on the fluid that you want. I mean, honestly, I've donated plasma in the past. You could probably break in and steal my plasma from something. Or my blood. Thanks, Gage. I appreciate you calling me a cool guy. I don't feel like I am, but it's nice. But anyway, so yeah, I bought. This is a Garfield sticker that says "God loves sluts." I thought it was funny, so I bought it. I bought this because I was like, oh, for $20, I can have 5 of the games instead of the games never going on sale. But everyone says that this sucks. This is the worst version of the game, apparently, from what I've heard. So now I'm like, well, do I even bother? Part of me kind of still wants to try it anyway. Because that was my thing with the PC version was I didn't like how far away things were. I was like, I wish I could just like tap the screen or something. I mean, yeah, I know you can play it on like a tablet or something, but I don't have the USB-C to HDMI to capture tablet, so I should just play it. Okay, I doubt it's that much different. So I'm a little disappointed there's no platinum trophies on here. Not that I try to get the platinum on every game I play, but the idea is kind of nice. Hello, Haley Huntrix. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess if anything, I already have it. Might as well do it. I've seen her play the. No, I haven't played Security Breach. I wanted to play through the games like as they came out. I just somebody came into the Five Nights at Freddy 2 stream and they were like, aren't you 10 years late on this trend? It's like, it's not a trend. I was just asked to play it. That was it. I'm not trying to jump on anything. My channel's not popular enough to follow a trend. I play whatever I want. I've been playing Space Marine 2, and that game's been pretty fun. I'll watch YouTube before I set my damn on to put my 25K. 25K. All right. I've got a kid that 20. I would lose my fucking mind if I woke up and found $10,000 in my bank account. Are we going for tonight's? We're just hanging out. We're just chilling, T-Bone. Yeah, if you want to subscribe with the other accounts, I'm not going to stop you. Yeah. Yeah, if there's any topics that you guys want to bring up, I'll try to bring up something. But yeah, free Miku, dude. I've got Miku from the Music Pass. So money. Here's the thing, money. I don't have enough of. Hold on, I have a. I hope I didn't lose the marker for this. All these markers, and I don't have a dry erase marker. You know, your friends will tell you should get into arts and crafts and things, and now I'm stuck with a bunch of markers. So many markers, and for what? For nothing. No, I do use them. So, like I said, if I mess up somewhere on these, I use a marker because it works. It's good enough. Also, they're cheap. Oh, there it is. Name a car for an edit. Maserati. Marker, I barely know her. I hope I'll see you soon, Helen. I miss you. I can't remember the last time I saw you in person. Don't listen to your friends. They tell you to get into arts and crafts and things. That's what I'm saying. Because then there's, like, more markers. All these markers. Then I bought a coloring book. Using a marker on a coloring book is the worst. It ends up just bleeding through. This one looked alright. And then, but yeah, I tried to do like a fun, like, ooh, all the colors, but it kind of just looked stupid. So, have I ever been out of stuff? I miss you too. Yeah. Oh, I've been feeling sad. Sad brain. So, but yeah, I also try to. These look a lot better on the camera than they do in real life. So, check your chat channel if your disc. Oh God. But yeah, like this one I think actually looked really neat. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at art stuff in general. I want to. Oh, Gage's question: Have you ever been out of the stuff? What is the stuff? No, I haven't. And yeah, you can never get enough money. Okay, so let me see. What was your payment method was declined? Oh, weird. Yeah, no, dude. Like I've got all these markers. Like, I'm not gonna run out anytime soon. I will say, out of all the markers that I had though, for the Gundam ones, you can use like Gundam markers and stuff. They're all right, but you can also use like these Posca markers. They're okay too. I just got these like not too long ago. These AK markers. Haven't used them yet though. I don't know if they're gonna work or not. So, but yeah, one's dark green and one's copper because I was like, oh yeah, this will be neat to use. Some of my favorite games. I love Half-Life. I was one of the people. Well, actually, every single year. Marker test stream. I don't know what I could test them on. What do you want me to test them on? But yeah, I love Half-Life. I'm one of those people that every single year, Half-Life 3, this year. It's this year. It's gonna happen. I'm still holding out on when the Steam machine comes out. Half-Life 3 is gonna be a launch title. What I'm saying is I'm delusional. So, sold a piece of art tonight. I don't have any art though. I don't draw. That's the thing. I need to draw. What's some of my other favorite games I play? A lot of indie horror games and stuff I like playing too. And then it's weird. You tell, what do you like? And then your whole brain just goes, I don't know anymore. I love platformer games too, like Ratchet and Clank is one of my favorite series of all time. It blows my mind that it's still going and it's still good. Um, my bet. Hold on, hold on. I'll grab one of the miniatures I did. Let me. All right, it's not finished yet, but this is one of the miniatures. Is it actually going to show it? Because I wanted to show the miniature, not my fucking face for once. Yeah, this is one of the Necrons that I did. It's not showing up like it should, but maybe if I like show my Necron, please. He has a face too. Why focus the door? But yeah, I painted all of this. It took a long time. No, I did not make it. I mean, I assembled it, but I didn't build it. Like, I didn't craft this. Jesus Christ, JH. Also, evening too. I love chicken. I also love chicken. God. When it's finished, oh, I'm keeping them. So I have a bunch of Warhammers that I'm painting. Actually, you know what? I could probably just take you with me. Here, let's go on a journey. Who's ready? We're going on a field trip to the other room. You can see my double chin even more. Let me turn on the light for this. This is my mess. So this is my magnifying glass thing that my friend Spencer got me for Christmas. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me not lose my eyeballs. But yeah, I'm not done though. I have painted these. They're not done still because I gotta weather them, or not weather them. I need to apply a wash, and then I need to do some detailing and stuff still. And then these are the ones that aren't done. This one I'm saving for last because it's cool. But yeah, and then so this is the one I'm currently working on. Obviously, keep it 100. Hell yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, nothing's really been done to this one yet. But and then I'm also still working on this too because it's not. Oh, this one it'll focus on, but not the other thing. 6-7. Have you ever seen an AI clip that you thought was real? Yeah, there was one where it was a cat running around the room, and it was like, yeah, that seems like something a cat would do. Turned out to be wrong. But yeah, I'm not done with this in the slightest, but that's one I'm working on. Same with this one too. But yeah, like I said, it's like these have just had like one coat of paint on there, and there's still so much that I need to do. And then this is another one that's not finished either. These things, this takes such a long time to do. Do I have one that's finished though? I have an owl one that I did, but I don't remember where I put him. Oh wait, never mind. I know where he's at. I need to turn the lights off. I have a really bad habit of just like accidentally leaving the lights on. Yeah, I do have some D&D stuff. Ooh, all right, we're good. Thanks, Jay. Keep it 100. Thank you, Scott, for the 100 as well. Yeah, so here are some ones that I'm not going to do anything else with. So I guess in a way they are done. This Grim Reaper one. Actually, hold on. Because it actually focused when I turned it around. This Grim Reaper one that I did. This one was really easy because it's 3 colors. This Space Marine that I did too. The lighting's not as good in here as it was in there, but. And then, honestly, I didn't do like a great job on this, but this owl guy that I did. Eyes are really difficult to do, so his eyes are kind of wonky. But I tried my best. Do you ever eat them? No. This shit would hurt coming out. I do remember you exploring. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How much to ship all 3? Those aren't for sale. I'm keeping those. I saw a story on Reddit or no, it wasn't Reddit. It was on YouTube. Because I was watching a video that were people that were like, what's your weird Warhammer story? And somebody was like, I played this guy at Warhammer and he got pissed that I beat him. So he grabbed one of his miniatures and ate him. Like, what? Yeah, like, I think if I ever got like really good at painting, maybe then I could sell like the painted miniatures and stuff. Because there are people that are like, I want nice miniatures, but I don't want to paint them. And I'm like, well, I want to get really good at painting them. So yeah, I just don't think that they're worth anything to sell right now. Like, I don't think that they are amazing. I think once I get really good at it, then yeah. You can do donations now. Like, it was like you have to get the 500 and then you can donate on the channel. But yeah, you can donate. That are. What is your so I think the next time I stream, I'm probably going to probably play more Space Marine 2. Yeah. The gaming streams don't do super well. I don't get as much traction as I do from just me chatting on my phone, but yeah. Shut the fuck up, Speedy. God. Thank you, Helen. God, what a dickhead. I want them though. Yeah, but yeah, like I think that as time goes on, if I get more miniatures and stuff, because I mean, getting miniatures in general are kind of expensive over time. Like, yeah, you spend like $5 to $8 on one, but I mean, you gotta keep buying them. So, hello, Corbin. Let's see. Well, you don't need all that. It wouldn't be the first time. Hey, Lord Alcatraz, welcome to the stream. If you spam the gift of it, that's fine. But if you're just spamming 6-7, then what's the point? But yeah, if you want to gift 6-7 constantly, I'm not gonna stop you. But yeah, I don't know. I've been seeing like some stuff online where it's like you can buy like a bunch of miniatures in a box, and it's not super expensive. But I don't know, maybe everything is brain rot. 100 for 3, 200 for 4. No, like if I okay, for example, if I were to sell like this owl guy here, I don't think he's super great. Look, I mean, I don't think he's bad, but like I'd say like 15. I feel like 15 is good. I think if it gets more complex, then it should be worth more. But like this one here, like this would be like a $10 thing. Like $10, you want it? It's like this is a super easy one. Thank you for the keeping it 100. Ooh, two 100s. That's 200. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wonder Red. Hello, Coaster. You ever see the clown that hides from gay people? No, a random person, random guy, random dude. Get you addicted to medicines again. um, yeah, it kind of did. It got me from going from painting the Gundams, which I have done, to like, well, I kind of want to see if I could paint a miniature. I've never painted a miniature. To going, well, I painted this guy. Well, I want to paint other guys. And then I was given a Space Marine. And I was like, well, painting the Space Marine is cool. And my friend Spencer, he plays Warhammer. Maybe I should get a little Warhammer thing and uh, play that with them. So yeah, and then here's like I even put a little green stuff. I think this actually ended up looking really good. Uh, but yeah, it turned into a slippery slope. Somehow I ended up in Warhammer, but I'm still doing Gundam stuff too. Like I said, I'm still doing I'm putting Ariel together still. Hello, Sukmi. No, dude. Well, I mean, Space Marines are kind of expensive. Like once again, this would be like you can't really do anything with like one Space Marine, but I feel like a fully painted Space Marine, dude. A Space Marine I think is like $10 just on its own, maybe more. But to get me of all the times, thank you. I want to get really good at painting this stuff though. Like it's really neat. There's a few miniature channels that I've been watching. One of them's called Rogue Hobbies, and I know, like I said, if I get to a point where I do want to sell them, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I think if anything, I would just sell them at like a miniature convention or something. Like here's all the miniatures I've painted. If they look good to me, be like, here you go. Like I was thinking, if anything, I could try to sell like painted Warhammer armies. Like, oh, here's like all you need for Warhammer to get started. Oh man, how much did you sell the perfect grade for? Was it a completed perfect grade or like not built yet? Hello, Drifting. Welcome to the stream. Um, but yeah, so I was thinking like I could do like a all painted Warhammer, like all finalized and everything, do weathering and all that stuff. Like here's all that you need because you need it to have like 4 colors, like 3 or 4 colors for it to be table ready. And I was like, all right, cool. Here is the full army that you need, everything. You don't even have to paint it if you don't care about painting. All done. And I would put um, a finish on it too, so it won't scratch as easy. And then sell it for however much there, because those miniatures take a long time. It takes so long to paint. Holy shit. Like that army on the table there, I have been working on that. I think I bought these like 2 weeks ago, and it's just taking forever. Hello, oh no. I hope it's a good raid and not a bad raid. Oh no. Oh, build selling. Thank you, Helen. Selling. But yeah. Dude, I want to build a perfect raid. What would you do if your channel got monetized and you were famous? My channel is monetized, but only through donations. But yeah, that's it. Hello, 2 eggs. 1 eggs is my bother? Sure. Overdo. I've got the Master Grade Super Deform I still need to do, the Master Gundam I still need to do, and the Real Grade 2.0. But thank you, Helen. Thank you so much. But yeah, I haven't really thought of selling any of these because I don't know who would want. I don't know. I feel like for Gundams, buying a completed Gundam kit is like, what's the point? Like I feel like the whole point of having a Gundam is building the Gundam. Like other than that, it's like, well, what's the point of even? Yeah. You're not scaring away the chat. Trust me. There's just a bunch of people that were spamming shit. So this, especially with this, like this, people just come and go. So yeah, you're fine. Yeah, I mean, if somebody was like, they saw something that I built and were like, dude, I want one of these. Like, dude, which one do you want? I don't feel like they would, unless I painted it and made it look really nice. I don't think that the value of them would go up with it being completed. Yeah. Oh my. Jesus Christ. Nah. Well, if it was 100 high grade Gundams that were not built, I would buy that. But if they're built, I don't want it. Because that's the thing. Like, I mean, at least for me, like, it's not about having, I mean, it is nice to have the Gundam on the shelf, but it's not about just the Gundam on the shelf. It's the process of building the Gundam. I am in no way like amazing at building Gundam. I still fuck up on it. I have fucked up on every single one of these Gundams, but some are more noticeable than others. But yeah, I like putting it together. That's the fun of the hobby to me. Like if someone wanted me to build a Gundam for them and hand it to them, perfect. Um, but yeah, like I mean, if they wanted me to paint it, I could. I would just need to know what they want painted on there. If they want like designs and shit on there, that I don't think I could do. I can't draw to save my life. That's the band special. The Great Meme Reset? No, what is the Great Meme Reset? Can you show us your toys? Yeah. I would also like a Baja Blast Gundam with a 7-Eleven one. Let's go back to the Gundam shelf again for Fish Clinic.
So yeah, this is the one that I'm currently building. It's the Ariel. Those are the other ones I haven't built yet. Those are Skylanders. Anyone want some Skylanders? But anyway, so yeah, we got Gundams up here. We got the master grades behind in the back. We got the high grades and entry grades dog car. We got 2B. I won this from a crane game. We got a Power Ranger back there. That's a reprint one. It's not one of the original ones. The One Piece mechs. It's like 5 different kits that turn into one thing, and they're pretty cool. I've painted this. It's pretty basic, but it looks cool. Do you have any Hot Wheels? I do actually have some Hot Wheels. So yeah, and then here are the other ones. I don't know what this is from, and if someone wants it, by all means. But yeah, more Gundams here. This one's an all clear Gundam. I thought it would look stupid, but it ended up looking pretty cool. That's Kamen Rider doing a little yippee pose because I didn't know how to pose them. I will say the Kamen Riders are really cool, but I just don't know anything about Kamen Rider. And yeah, we got these things back here. I got the Big O kit. That is the most expensive kit, and I hate touching him because every time I touch him, I get stabbed. Okay, let me show you. I don't have a whole lot of Hot Wheels. I think I lost some of them, if I have to be honest. There's some books that I've read that I finished, except for this one. I haven't finished that one. This is a couple of the Pokemon ones. I used to like Harry Potter, but yeah, J.K. Rowling kind of ruined that. But I got this on clearance, and I was like, "Ooh, Legos! I haven't built a Lego thing in a while." Now I'm just like, it'd be kind of cool if I could donate this to like a library or something. They could have it on as a display, and then yeah, my intense PS2 collection. That's all PS2 games. Same with back here too. And then there's PS2 games that are behind. I think it's PS2 games behind there. These are all the books I still need to read. It's a lot. I dated somebody who owned a bookstore, so that's just kind of what happens. And then these are my board games that I have up here. A lot of them are still sealed because I have no one to play them with, usually. I don't think she's based. I think she's fucking stupid. All right. So yeah, the Hot Wheels though. Yes. So we got the Dragon car. Yeah, Jintoki Rants. Okay. How did you afford all that? I budget accordingly. If I can't afford it, Hot Wheels are $1. Like, you can afford a Hot Wheel. This one's a hot dog. I afford them by the donations that people will sometimes leave on the channel. I would donate my plasma. I don't do the plasma stuff anymore. Here's another Hot Wheel. Vroom. But yeah, some of those books I got for free too. So I don't remember what this is, but I got it. I think it had a stupid name, so that's why I got it. I have a job. I've had a job for a while. This minecart. I think it's supposed to have something that goes in it, but I don't have the thing that goes in it. I think this one is it's a dessert. This one's a wagon. Batmobile. I don't know what this is. I think someone just said, hey, you should get this car if you see it, and I got it. This one's a shark. Because why not? And it does a little munch thing when you do it. And then sushi thing. But yeah, I don't tend to go like crazy over budget or anything for my hobbies. Like if I don't have the money, I just don't buy it. Like you see all this stuff here, you're like, oh my god, that's so much money. Really, in the grand scheme of things, this is probably like $700. And that's not me spending $700 in one go. It's over the course of like the year. Like a lot of this stuff, like this entry grade was like $10. Like this was free. And once again, $10, $10. Like these were, I think, even cheaper than that. And but yeah, some of these they range from like $8 to $20, honestly. And the Big O, now that one was 80, but I think I got money for my birthday or something. I was like, I'm gonna get this. Because last time I saw it, I was like, they're never gonna have it again. I'm never gonna be able to find this. And so I bought it, and it was all right. Honestly, I was hoping it'd be a lot cooler than what it was, but yeah. And then yeah, the master grades, those are more expensive, but I try not to spend too crazy on them. Those, like the master grades, I tend to go for something that's like that one I really like. I want the much bigger version of that one. So I start off with the high grade version and then see if there's a real grade version of it. And then I do master grade, and I can't afford a perfect grade. That's $200+ for one of those. So yeah, maybe if I get a better job, when I get a better job. Yeah. What did you ask for Christmas? I think my dad's going to send me a gift card, and I think that's all I'm going to get. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be like $100 gift card, something like that. Welcome back, Jordan. But yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to give me stuff for Christmas, I mean, I if you watch the stream, you can donate, and then I'll just buy whatever. You can also gift games to me as well to play on stream. Like I'm totally okay with that. I mean, don't spend like $100 on a game. Like if there's like a $5, $10 game that you want to buy me, like I'll see if I already have it for one. But yeah, what is a Pluto Mova? Let me see what that is. Oh, those are cool. $250. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the clutch, Jordan. You are clutch for sending that. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, it says it's $250. Buy one, get 20% off. Wow. Yeah, it's $250. It looks nice, but goddamn. All right, enjoy Wukong. I still haven't played that. $250. Oh my god. I don't have $250 to spend on that. Like I do, but I don't. Also, make sure to like the stream, guys, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm 28 away from 700. Just, you know what? You're right, Jordan. I should just swipe my credit card. Just buy it. Just get it. What's stopping you? Everything's stopping me. If I were to spend that much, I'm getting a perfect grade. But yeah, I don't have that kind of money. Thank you for the good luck. Have fun. 10 jewels. Thank you. I still don't know what jewels do, but when I find out, oh boy, it's gonna look real cool. Yeah, I have no idea what those do. Does anyone know? What do you think the first meme? Welcome back. I'm not in school. No, I've been out of school for 10 years. What do you think the next big meme's gonna be? Thank you for the 100. The next big meme is gonna be Welcome back.
Thank you for the happy poop, Jordan. Thank you. The next big meme, let me see, because I think if I go through the popular upcoming games, I think this will give me a good idea of what the next big meme's gonna be. I think we're gonna have a meme. If Resident Evil Requiem's really good, I think we're gonna get a meme out of that. It's not, but it's not gonna be as strong as the vampire lady. You like eating poop? Hey, welcome, Aiden. Welcome to the stream. Don't eat poop. Let's see. This is soundtrack for Bussy Master. I don't think that's got any. I hope that doesn't have any. You know what? To each their own. What's your favorite Pluto fact, Jordan? What will the next big meme be? I think we're going to end up with a lot more slop AI content, that's for sure. I absolutely. Does anyone else not find AI like creepy, especially like AI videos that are made to look like real people? I find those videos to be absolutely terrifying looking. They just look so weird and nasty. I'm 34. It orbits around its largest moon. They rotate around each other, Pluto, and its largest moon, Charon. Sharon? Sharon. I'm not seeing anything meme-esque here. I mean, then again, we didn't think 6.7 was going to last as long as it has, and it's still going. Yeah, it is, Pumbaa. Yeah, the movement, and also it feels like I'm watching someone's dream, which sounds interesting until you realize that dreams are just nothing. I also don't like that it's just using people's likeness just for the hell of it. Like, imagine you go somewhere and you just see yourself in an ad that you had no idea existed. I don't want to be a part of that. That sounds stupid and terrible. We don't need this shit. This shit's just ass. I don't need computers making art for me. I want to make art. They can do the shit I don't want to do, like everything. Man, I'm not seeing any possible. But that's the thing, though. You can't predict these things. Do you think that we need the great? No. I don't think anything resets anyway. I had a dream that I was an angel. I had a dream that I was hanging out with somebody and told them. I don't remember now. I mean, I don't remember most of my dreams. I can remember one dream when I was 6 years old, but that one was really fucking weird. I'm 34. I can curse all out. And it's my channel. First off, I can do whatever I want. I had a dream that. This is when I was 6 years old, by the way. I don't know how I'm going to be able to describe this, but I had a dream that these people had big heads. I love this shirt too. Thank you, Wonderlust. They had big heads, but they were like malformed heads. And then they would hit their head and blood would just come spraying out of their head. And then I just remember flushing a toilet and blood was coming out of the toilet. That's all I remember from the dream. But it was just really weird. And then, yeah, I just have a lot of dreams where like I'm running late for something. I remember having a dream that like the world was moving a lot faster than it was supposed to. And so when I woke up, I zoomed through because I was like, I gotta get to the place because I'm gonna be late. And when I got there, they're like, why are you here so early? Thank you for the happy poop, Jordan. The most normal dream I've had. I've had dreams where I've gone to like video game stores and was flipping through manuals and stuff, and then I woke up and I didn't have the game. I'm like, man. I had a dream I went to like a store that had just had like a bunch of like reasonably priced PS1 games that I wanted to play. And I was like, wow, they have all these games and they're not super fucking expensive. That's awesome. And then, yeah, woke up with nothing. And then, yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot of the dreams and stuff that I have. I found out that I have sleep apnea, so that's fun. I went to a store that had a bunch of Skylanders that I didn't have. And if I still played Skylanders, I honestly would have gotten them, but I don't think I'm gonna play Skylanders anymore. There's not really anything else you can do. Once you beat all the games, like, what's the point? I guess they have the platinum trophies and stuff, but once you do, it's like, okay, cool, I'm done. Don't want to do it anymore. And then, yeah, like I've been trying to just see like what people wanna see me play, and it's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Yeah, like part of me was like, oh, maybe I should just sell the figures, but who wants them? But I kind of feel like they're gonna turn into like a weird nostalgia thing. Like it's probably gonna be another 10 years, but it's gonna be like, oh, you can still use your guys for the whatever. I think it's a shame that those games didn't come out on PC except for the first one, because the first one, like, it's like, oh man, you could have modded them, you could have just had forever Skylander games, but nope. And you can't even play the games without having the figures. Like they should re-release the games just so you don't have to buy the damn toys. Yeah, Imaginators is awful. That is a terrible game. But yeah, yeah. I mean, because they released Disney Infinity, and you can play those games now, and you can play with any of the characters that are on there. But Activision's like, wow, Skylanders, we didn't do that. We only make Call of Duty. A real life scenario that you thought was a dream. I interviewed my favorite band. I thought that was a dream. It happened so quickly too. It's like, did that actually happen? Was I there? I had a picture. I was there. Anything like traumatized that happens too always feels like a this isn't really happening, right? Like friends dying or like my mom dying and stuff. That always feels like a it's like this feels like a dream, but then it's like, oh, it's happening. I had a dream that I was eating a piece of pizza and I woke up with my pillow in my mouth. I'm just glad the pillow was still there. But yeah, no, dreams just or AI just looks like I'm watching someone's dream, and I'm like, this is just garbled up information that's like I can kind of tell what's happening, but it looks stupid. How did you do on your PE exam, C20? Welcome to the stream. I've had dreams, yeah, where I felt like I was trying to fight somebody. I tried to fight my brother with a hammer in my dream, and I woke up and I was like, what the fuck was happening? An 80 out of 100? I'm, as long as we're not having dreams where we're dreaming of advertisements, Like, oh, this dream, hey, dude, hey, man, that's passing. We take those. Congrats. Yeah, anytime you're fighting something and your body is just jello, or something really scary pops up in your dream and you wake up and you're sweating and dying, you're like, oh my god, this sucks. But yeah, the I hate those dreams. Just panic sweating dreams. Like, no thank you. I'd rather just have a nice dream. Big booby women dreams. That's the dreams I want. Or just anything that's not nightmare fuel would be really nice. At some point, because I found out that the back rooms, like the actual back rooms, is located in Wisconsin. I kind of want to go to um, that hobby town to look at the back rooms, but I don't think you can actually go in. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of autism. I probably have it too. And honestly, if I go to a doctor and they're like, you have autism, I'm going to look at them and show them this and be like, I could have never guessed. I've had sleep paralysis. Yeah, I had a dream one time where I was talking to my friend Chris, and then he melted into sand. And I told him that, and he's like, you're good, right? Do I like Latinas? What can I say? See. No, I don't care like what ethnicity somebody is. Like, I'll like somebody no matter what they are. I like your character more than your looks. Threw my brother on the wall and I didn't even do anything. A mustache because of autism, I guess. I don't know. And blamed on someone else. Dude, I farted in the gym today. I was doing squats and I was like, man, my stomach's bubbling. I don't like where this is going. And I rip a fat fart. But dude, the gym's one of the safest places where you can fart because everybody has headphones in. You didn't hear a fart. You have headphones in. How are the ladies reacting to the stash? It's definitely an interesting reaction that I've been getting. Not a bad reaction. Helen thinks it's hot. What if they smell the fart? It's phantom scent. I don't know. What fart? You ever fart so bad somewhere that you try to sniff the fart and hope that it just goes back into your body so that it just never happened? I feel like sometimes I'm like that. I'm like, maybe if I sniff hard enough, the fart will be gone and no one will know that I farted. But sometimes it's just like, you know what? That's going to be a monstrous, monstrous scent for someone else to sniff. Sometimes, like, oh my God. I remember my brother, he volunteered at my little sister's dance or something. And she was like, yeah, JD farted at the dance. And one of the other volunteer people like walked over to where he was and was just like Oh. When I worked, when I used to work in cell phones, dude, my stomach was hurting so bad, but it was so dead at work. And I was working with my friend Dylan, and I fart next to him, and he's like, dude, dude. It was so bad. Like, I feel like you could feel it. The heat of that fart was so horrible. I think the paint was melting off the walls. And I was like, dude, it's so good we don't have a customer right now because this is really rank. And sure enough, a customer comes walking right in. And I'm just I'm looking at him like, say nothing. If you act like it's not there, it's not there. But when she left, I was like, dude, I bet that lady was like, dude, those guys must have taken a shit on the floor. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so funny. Oh my god. He one time came out and he was like, I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna tell you this. And I was like, dude, don't do what I think you're about to do because there's a customer. And he just rips a fat fart and it's like, there's a customer right there. Hello, Pedro. Oh, dude, when I was in school, I felt like I got away with murder for this one, but look, I wasn't super popular, as you can see. If I had this back in high school, I would have never seen. These are cool now. I'm like, well, okay. But back in high school, I went to class. My stomach was hurting so bad. Thank you, Kurt Voxel, for being here. And I hope to see you in the next live. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the live. I do gaming stuff too, and then whatever I feel like doing. But anyway, so I was like, I'm walking in the hall, and the halls, they're loud or whatever. You can fart. And it was but it was like dude, it felt like my stomach was flipping upside down. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God, can you imagine? I didn't have the mustache at the time. I didn't have any facial hair. I didn't even know who I was then. But I decide that I'm gonna fart. Let out a little whatever. To say that it was the most foul, disgusting, putrid. You could have sworn that somebody died. It smelled like the worst possible. Like, I'm pretty sure microwaving a dead possum would smell better than this. I fart, and of course, my seat is right next to the door. Can we not talk about? All right, fine. I'll leave it at that then. Never mind. It's gone, never to be spoken of again. All right, what do you want to talk about then? He didn't want the fart story. Damn. I'll leave you on a cliffhanger. What happens? Who knows? No one knows. How did you rage bait a British person? Did you know that when they finish, they say that I'm about to arrive? I'm arriving. Did you tell him to say Tuesday and water bottle? Ball wall. Dude, Paddington's cool. Have you seen Paddington? The first, I've only seen the first one, but Paddington is such a good movie. But apparently, too, it's like the Citizen Kane of kids movies. Like it is the one of the greatest movies of all time. I need to watch the second one. Couldn't be. Sunset. Look at you. Oh my god. I've been looking at other model kits. I should not be looking at this. I don't got money to spend. What am I doing? It wasn't even a joke. It was just, hey, check this out. Hey, I guess that's just another. You watch anime sometimes. I don't honestly watch a whole lot of anime. I read more manga than I watch anime. I haven't really been reading much of anything lately, though. I've been doing a lot of painting. The last anime series that I watched was it was either Chainsaw Man or My Dress Up Darling. But so model painting, so like using like acrylic paint. Yeah, I got this from Hot Topic. I saw this shirt. I normally can't find shirts that I like, but I saw the design. All my shirts are black. My mom would Legendary Prime. I think so. There was a Shadow Prime that used to be here, but he doesn't show up anymore. I have not seen High School DxD. I heard it's interesting. Monster Musume is another one too. I think that's how you say it. There's Ume Musume. That's the horse one, and then I guess Monster Musume. Yeah, Monster Musume. That the fact that nobody. Oh yeah. Yes, I do. I have two Transformers now, Legendary Prime, but it's just the two. Keijo is another one that you should watch. It's spelled like Keijo. Hey, dude, man. If you want says it's fan service, like that kind of fan service, those are. The fact that my dad didn't walk in on me watching Monster Musume was thankful. Like, I remember just watching it and going, there's no way that they're going to up this to where it's going to get worse. And then they do. You're like, well, there's no way they're going to top this, right? And then they do. And it makes me really question why I'm able to get through 12 episodes of that, but then I struggle to watch like anything else. You should finish. I still need to finish Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is what got me back into anime, and that was back in college. I binge watched the first season of Attack on Titan. It was like this is the most incredible anime I've ever seen because the thing that turned me away from a lot of anime was like, oh, it just feels kind of eh. But then I watched that, like, wait a minute. Are there more things like this? Because I'll come back to this. Parasite the Maxim is also a really good anime. Thank you, Carter. I fuck with you too. All lines of spreading freedom through. Hell yeah. I only played a little bit of Helldivers. I didn't play much. I have not watched Seven Deadly Sins. I read some of the manga though. No, it's crazy. It is crazy that anime is mainstream now. Here's the thing though. It was always popular. It was just thank you for subscribing. My stream schedule is I stream whenever. So honestly, I feel like around like 8 or 9 p.m. almost every day is about the time when you can see. Do not mute him for that. That would be silly. I know you're just joking, but yeah, it feels weird because the people that would bully me and stuff for like an anime and stuff, and it's like, oh, all of a sudden, here's the thing: people that are into sports, they watch anime. Uh, like basketball, every person I've ever met that was super into basketball also liked anime. Same with football. Like certain demographics of people that like the people that like football and basketball like anime. It's kind of a stereotype, but it's like I when I worked at GameStop, there'd always be guys be like, you tell exactly they're either getting Madden, 2K, or an anime game. No judgment. I didn't care. I was like, dude, I'm just glad you're playing something. I don't give a fuck what you play. I've only ever watched one. It was Rising of the Shield Hero. I don't. I don't think that's one you. Is that the one that's like really fucked up? What's the one that I'm thinking of? Is it Rising of the Shield Hero? No, wait, it's God, what was the other? No, there was one that was like what the actual fuck is going on kind of game. But I don't remember what it was. That's the one where I don't know, I like the storylines, but everything being there. Sunset, I would recommend watching or reading manga over watching anime. I feel like it's a lot easier. Also, the ones that aren't adapted into anime series, I feel like are the ones that you should. There's a lot of mangas that are just like one volume too, and you don't have to worry about keeping up with like a 100 volume series. Like, because getting into One Piece is intimidating, but at least it's not like getting into superhero comics and shit where you have to look up like, so where's the best starting point? And they're like, well, volume one of this thing. It's like, well, yeah, but also like you should know like this thing and that thing and this one and that one and this one. But with manga, it's like you start at volume one and you go from there. Should you watch Full Metal Alchemist? Yes. Controversial opinion. I think you should watch the original Full Metal Alchemist and Brotherhood. Assassination Classroom is definitely a choice. Uh, Death Note's a good. I would say Death Note's a good one to start with too. I think. I think that Attack on Titan is a good one to start too. Like it's different enough. That one was released back in like 2003. The original for Full Metal Alchemist. I say watch both. I like sitcoms too. I mean a lot of them end terribly. Like I How I Met Your Mother was completely ruined for me. I still like Scrubs and I'm excited for the new season that's coming out. Um, have you watched like New Girl? New Girl is really good too. I didn't finish it though. Uh, I would say check out like slice of life stuff. That stuff's pretty easy to get into. The one about soccer, it's probably I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. It hold on. I think it's Captain Tsubasa. Yeah, I cannot believe I could remember that fucking name. Uh, was it this one? Captain Tsubasa? There's a bunch of different ones too, like Blue Lock is another one that's really popular. But Captain Tsubasa I feel like is like the most popular one. Yeah, okay, cool. I was like, it has to be Captain Tsubasa. Has to be. I feel like I'm a combination of Nick and Schmidt from New Girl. Definitely elements of both. Oh, Interview with the Vampire. That's not a sitcom, but that's a really good one too. The TV series for it. What else did I watch? I don't watch a whole lot of stuff. No, I know of a lot of anime series and stuff. I wouldn't say that I'm like connoisseur. If you want to watch something that's short but really cool, The Big O, which is also really hard to look up because there's also a porn series called Big O. But if you end up with the one with the robots and it's like Batman mixed with mechs. It's awesome. The music's amazing. It's I believe made by the people that make Cowboy Bebop. Which Voltron? I heard the Netflix Voltron show ends really badly, and that whole fandom just collapsed in on itself. What's another one that's really good? You could try to get into Gundam. Now, let me say, it is absolute hell getting into Gundam. I do not watch the DC comic shows. I used to watch Arrow and The Flash, but I fell out of watching that. Oh, like the Batman animated series. I tried to watch that again, and yeah, I I liked the animated series Batman when I was growing up. Same with Batman Beyond. There's a lot of them I wish that I would go back to and finish, but yeah. Dude, man, get me a Voltron model kit. I'll build it. I have seen Invincible. It's crazy to think. I was reading Invincible like 10 years ago, and just as I was going through, like, why is this not popular? This is amazing. And now there's a show for it. I'm like, well, finally. And it's crazy to me to think that Invincible is written by the same guy who made The Walking Dead. I'm never ready for tomorrow. Robert Kirkman also wrote one called Outcast. I think there was a TV show for that too, but that one was cool. I don't remember much of what it was, but I think it had something to do with like psychics or something. I used to really be into comic books and I fell out of that too. That's just kind of how it goes. You know, you pick up one thing and you kind of just shuffle them around and do whatever. Like if you wanted to get into like a certain superhero, at one point I knew like everything that you needed to know. Like, okay, here's you want to get into this person, get it, start here, here, and here. If you want to do this one, do this, this, and this. But now it's like, eh. to read the Baby Mouse series. What is the Baby Mouse series? I used to read like the Bailey School Kids or something. Is that what that was called? Oh, it was actually called Baby Mouse. I had no idea what that is. Cirque du Freak was one. Captain Underpants. That was like new Captain Underpants. Oh my god! When you get to do the fliporama, I tore every goddamn page by accident doing that. The fliporamas, man. I would read any comic book that the library would get, and it'd always be like the most random volumes of something. It's like, no wonder people can't get into any of these superhero things. You have like volume 7 of The Amazing Spider-Man. It's like, volume 7? How the fuck am I supposed to know what the hell's happening with volume 7? Hello, Jesus Saves. Welcome to the stream. I've never read Warrior Cats, but that also came out when I was in college, so I was too old. I don't know. You're never too old to read. Just read whatever the fuck you want. Like I feel like what I read now is just it's always just, I don't know how to describe the tone. My favorite book that I've read this year was a book called My Year of Rest and Relaxation. And the tone that the book has is a very like snotty, bratty attitude. And I feel like that's the kind of vibes that I like. Like a, what's the word? Like a satire type. Magic the Cat, dude. I will never get back into Magic the Gathering again. I told myself never again. I have booster boxes and stuff that are still sealed of that. I'm like, I don't. They make great gifts now. I just give them like, oh, I didn't get you anything for your birthday. Here you go. Here you go. Whatever. They might be worth something down the road, but I don't give a fuck. Whatever. My friend Spencer's super into Magic the Gathering, and he'll like come up with all kinds. He'll come up with a theme, and then look through all the cards and try to find like a thing that he can do with it. He made a deck for his spouse that was all dogs because they love dogs. Read the Bible and non-fiction. Have you read anything by Brandon Sanderson? I feel like that's one that people always bring up for fantasy books. You could also try getting to Warhammer 40K. That's a whole. There's a lot of religious undertones and stuff with that. There's so much happening with that, though. I can't get into fantasy and sci-fi though. It's a hard genre for me to get into. If I truly like it, eventually I'll get into it. But Brandon Sanderson, so I believe like one of the books that he wrote was The Way of the Kings. If you want a really long book, Brandon Sanderson, he's the guy. Mistborn's another series you could get into as well. I don't remember if that's also. Yeah, that's also him. Yeah. That's what I would recommend. If you were to get into a fantasy thing, get into Mistborn. Because it's super popular, so you'll be able to easily find it. And then it's not super long. Because some of these, I'll show you. I've got one of his books.
Like, welcome back, Devin. So here's the thing. I have It, which having these kind of books sucks because look how tiny that print is. Good God. Thank you for the happy poop, Devin. I don't know what the books are about in particular, but if you like fantasy, that's usually like the go-to for a lot of people. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Let me look at my cheese genity. And dude, oh my God. Oh God. I've got to send that to Spencer. He's gonna love that. He's from Kenosha. But yeah, so look at this. So this is It. It is known for being a 1,000-page absolute megatome. People have a hard time getting through this one because of how long it is. What if I told you Sanderson here wrote a book even longer? I work in customer service, essentially. I can't say where. But yeah, that book is 1,000 pages. This is 1,250 pages. This is the first book in a series. I think there's 6 books in this series so far. Well, that's the thing, though. People that love fantasy, they're like, this is the guy. This is the guy. Everybody loves this guy. And I just want to get into it. But it's so much. Here's the thing. If you don't like to read like word print, do audiobooks. Like you can just sit there and like I would put puzzles together when I listen to an audiobook. Makes it a lot easier to read. Because you're actively doing something and you're reading. I do celebrate Christmas though. I'd say give them a shot, you know, like if it's not your thing, you could always try another thing. If I was good at English, I would be a good English teacher. I feel like I'm just good at having recommendations for people, but I don't know if people will actually take the recommendations that I have for people. Like, if you like this, you should read this and this and this. And I have an app that I use to keep track of all of my reads for the year too. Let me see. I use an app called Storygraph. I've read 59 books this year, but most of them are manga. The Bird Game's not real. The last book I read was Audition. Let me see. I did read this book. Dude, there's some books that I straight up am like, I don't remember reading this. 67 times? Only if you donate the thing, I'll say it. But yeah, this is the... Oh my God, you can actually hit the thing to make the picture bigger now. This is what it is. That's what I would recommend reading. 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay. If you like sci-fi, but you want something that's more like dystopian, check out I Who Have Never Known Men. This one was really good too, and really makes you think. I mean, it's not... I wouldn't say it's passive income. I don't make a whole... I think I've made, what, 114 joules and $6. And I've streamed for 2 hours. I mean, that's like $10.
$5 an hour. Was it worth it? Sometimes I get more though. The most I've gotten was $50, and that's from Dude Man, but I think he left. I was trying to see if there was another book that I read that. Once again, I rated a book like super highly, and I don't even remember that I read it. Like, when did I read this? Apparently I read a book called I read a book called Blue Hunger. I hated it apparently, but don't even remember. Oh, we had to remove this post. I don't remember a single thing that happened in it. You have to. I think you have to like do shit for a librarian. Like, I think you have to know how to do something to be a librarian. I can't remember what it is. I do play instruments, not well, but I can play them. I can show you some chords on a guitar, but I don't have a guitar with me anymore. I could show you how to play the saxophone. I don't have it anymore. I would like to get a new saxophone, but I'd also like to be somewhere where I could play it. I have played the ukulele before, too. What'd you do today? I do like the library, though. You mean mayonnaise? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Make that mayonnaise. Piano. Do a little piano, but not a whole lot. The ukulele is a fun instrument. I was going to get a mandolin, I think. Yeah, and then I ended up not getting it. For piano, I would do sheet music, but also I would just like tap around and see if I can. It's like, wait, that's this. I would look up tabs for guitar. Have fun doing your stream, Legendary Prime. Why even make your own mayo? Is it that much better? Why not just go buy mayo? I feel like, yeah, making it sounds like it sucks. I mean, the more you. Here's the thing learning something sucks. Learning, like, I wish more people would just come to grips with that. Like, people think, like, oh man, I want to play an instrument, but I'm not as good as this guy. I played something once and I was terrible. And I'm like, you have to put in the time to be really good at something. You can't just, you're not going to just suddenly, oh my God, I'm practically Mozart. No. Mozart was, well, he was basically tortured to be good. I don't recommend that route. But yeah, no, dude, every amazing guitar player sucked at some point. Like, you can find a lot of footage. It's crazy how much is documented now. But like a lot of bands that are big now, you could find a lot of like their first shows where they were terrible, horrible. It's got wabi sabi. You can't just be making up words. But yeah, dude, you gotta give it time. Welcome, Moss Monsterman, to the stream. You gotta give it time to become good at the instrument. I'm telling you, if you practice at least 30 minutes a day, you have to force yourself. You're like, oh, I don't feel like playing today. Who gives a shit? Plank around. Wabi sabi. It means that even though it's not perfect, it still has meaning. Yeah, see, that's the other thing too. I would say the bare minimum is like 15 to 30 minutes to do something. But then the if you want to go past 30 minutes, you can. And then but like as long as you're hitting that minimum and if you're doing something, like practice your scales, practice doing like practice scales, practice chords, practice simple songs that you could learn. Hold on. Actually, I just want to hide that user in general. Time playing piano right for. I get that. When I was in college, it was. I mean, that was like one of the few times where I was actually hanging out with people instead of just being by myself most of the time. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, let school consume you for a while. You will be able to go back to those hobbies, but it sucks because it ends up being, well, now you're doing this and like you have to do work and then you get to do your hobbies. But the hobbies are a nice escape. Like that's what the streams are for me, or that's like, oh, I'm escaping from my normal day-to-day stuff. I hate going to work. No one likes work. People are like, I don't want people don't want to work anymore. People never wanted to work. It's the same stupid shit you hear every year. Oh, the last generation sucks. This one's this. Can I have $1,000? I don't have $1,000. Do I look like I have $1,000? I wish I had $1,000 to just hand out to people. If I could, I would, but I don't. I can't give you that either. You should never doubt the mustache. But yeah, it's like it's all you're doing. Like you're just working for some asshole who will never value you, and then you have to like hope that maybe he does value you, or someone else is going to value you, and then you just job hop around until you die. But it's those things, and also thanks for subscribing. It's those things like in between though, where you're like, I was working a ton, but then I also started getting into this and that. Just remember that you're gonna be terrible, and eventually you'll be good. You're gonna see the progress over time. It's like working out. People like, I've been working out for a few weeks and I haven't seen anything. You gotta work out for a year and then you still won't see anything. But you gotta keep going. Not too small. Dude, that's what I would like to do. Or yeah, just work. I honestly would, if I could just be like my own business. I know I could just make a business, but like an idea for a business that would work, that'd be great. Eats vertically, yeah. I ate it for the texture too. Same with Snicker bars. I ate them upside down. Um, I go to the gym 5 times a week, but you can't even tell, like at all. Like you can't tell that I go to the gym. Like if make it. Nah, weed makes me paranoid. I can't do it. But yeah, like you can't really tell that I work out. Like I've got a dad bod. Quit the dirty. I don't like to drink either. Yeah, alcohol and weed just make me feel like shit. I don't like the taste. It's just like that's not worth it. I never have like a craving to do it either. Hey, sure thing, buddy. Dude, I had a beard and then I don't know. I just felt like I looked like a neck beard. I didn't like it. Yeah, I know. I know. I need to keep track of the macros and stuff. I think we're all kind of bored with life. I like doing karaoke. Dude, trust me, the beard does not look good. The beard doesn't grow very long. It grows out to here and just looks like a bunch of. It just ends up looking like pubes. I like being a little more clean cut. I think, honestly, I think this is a good spot where it's at. Also, women don't talk to me. Nah, some do. Most of my friends are women. No, no, I know. No, yeah, I mainly do a lot of yeah, just like heavy lifting and stuff. I definitely have more like a power lifter build, but I don't power lift. I'm just trying to make sure that I can steadily up my stuff without hurting myself. See, I can't turn that off. I care too much. I want to solve everything and I can't. That's the Dream C20. I say you can't tell, but honestly, hold on. I could probably find a picture. I just didn't want to take my shirt off on stream because I feel like that's weird. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Like I definitely have like dad guy build. Like, that's whatever. There's nowhere to swim, I think. Thank you for the 100 again, Devin. Thank you so much. Yeah, sure. You don't worry about things you can't control, but also you're in control of more things than you realize. I do abs and core every single time I work out. Yeah, I just started doing this workout regimen. I was doing like 3 times a week and I bumped it to 5 times, but just doing like separate body things instead. Hello, Jeremiah. So yeah, I think that as time goes on, it'll look better. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I keep track of what I can. Try not to eat too much garbage. What is a low voltage AV technician? I need to actually. I keep saying it, but like I think I want to get into kind of done stuff like this before. I wanted to get into actually making videos on YouTube. But I always say that. I'm like, oh, I should do that. I should do that. And then I don't. I'm like, why don't I do that? Who disliked the stream? Mean. Hey, little baby Navi, welcome to the stream. I do have a mustache. Welcome. Yeah, I think. Thank you for liking the stream, Devin. For loving the stream. Thank you. I think that as long as I keep up the workout, once it becomes June, I'm just gonna be like a hulking mass of person. I want to do rock climbing, so maybe that's something I'll do. Unlike the rest days, I'll do rock climbing. Like just something to move around and stuff a lot. I like to go on walks. Like I'll walk around like the neighborhood and stuff. There's just like different shops and stuff. So like I kind of would reward myself. I can hang out with all the lesbians at the rock climbing place. It'll be sick. Hiking could be cool too. I think once it becomes spring or summer, maybe not summer. Summer hiking sounds miserable. Maybe before it gets hot. Before it gets hot, before it gets cold. Like a good, it's 60 to 70, 6 to 70 degrees. Then, yeah. Like a nice fall hike. That sounds lovely. Last time I went on a hike, though, I kept getting swarmed in the face with bugs, like a lot of bugs. And I'm like, every time I look up, I keep getting bugs in my face. And the girl I was dating at the time realized that she didn't want to date me anymore because, like, we went hiking and all you did was complain about the bugs in your face. I'm like, well, because there were bugs in my face. A lot of bugs. No one else was getting bugs but me. Yeah, dude. I don't even think it was mosquitoes. It's just a bunch of like little gnats and stuff. I'm like, get these bugs out of my face. But like, well, all you do is complain. There are bugs in my face. Rub some dirt in it and truck on. We didn't bring bug spray, which I remember being like, why didn't we bring bug spray? Like, yeah, we probably should have. Like, how is it my fault? I feel like I have the right to complain about bugs. I love. I'm not reading that name. Yeah, you know what? That's what I should have done. Thanks, Nick. Happy birthday. It's not actually your birthday. Yeah. They keep doing that. They're like, oh, I'm going to have this name. You're going to say this name, right? No. Well, happy birthday. Favorite drink and snack? If I get a drink from somewhere, I try to get a lemonade. If they have different flavored lemonades, I'll go for those. Like a strawberry lemonade's really nice. I just love drinking water. Apparently. Favorite snack though. I feel like if there's cookies around, I'm gonna eat all of them. That's why I don't have them. I was definitely not an engineer. My Thursday. Well, it's still Wednesday here. But yeah, it's going all right. I do love lemonade though. I've been told to drink lemonade though from my doctor, so that it helps me not get kidney stones. But yeah, all my Gundams and stuff in the background. Yeah, Oakley Dokley. Yeah, I don't eat as many sweets as I used to because it just makes you feel like shit. They're like, oh, well, you should treat yourself. It doesn't feel like a treat though. Every time I eat sweets, I'm like, I feel like I'm destroying myself, and it's not rewarding to me. I've never had 2 limes with water. But then again, how often do I have a lime on me? Actually, wait. I think I have lime juice. You know what? Hey, hold on. I'll be right back. All right. All right. We're going to do a little bit of water. I do have some lime juice. Make sure this is still good. Oh, God, this is going to be horrible. $12.28. What does that say? The expiration date's on the cap. Like off the cap. I have no idea what that says. 25, 26, whatever. A little bit. You know, lime kind of has like a hint of like beer smell to it. All right. So you're thinking like, oh, that might have been too much. All right. This is the drink recommended by OOO. $3.60 for us. I tip. Tip first, then I'll $3.60. All right. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Oh my God, that's awful. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh. What was it? Was I supposed to? Sugar. Duh. Why didn't I think of putting sugar in it? Oh. Holy fuck, man. Yeah, it even was like, make sure I put 2 tablespoons of sugar in it. I don't have brown sugar. look like you play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. Drink the bottle? All right. You know what? Let's take a little sip from the bottle. I'm the only one that lives here, so they're the only one that's gonna get the. You know, it doesn't taste bad, but it's real sour. I think it actually kind of tastes pretty good. Feels like I ate a bunch of sour Skittles, but oh yeah, the acidity of it all. How could I forget? Well, it has natural strength. I don't have any sugar though. All right. Is this too much sugar? We're gonna put it in. This is probably gonna be disgusting. It wasn't enough sugar for just this. That's too much sugar. It's just sitting at the bottom. All right. Hello, Chevy Speed. Welcome to debauchery. Actually, all right. Spaghetti. Oh, too bad. That's all I have to try. Yeah, that's all I have. I actually should probably go to bed. I think I need to throw out my sugar though, because Best by December 16th, 2025. But yeah, like I try to touch it and it's just a rock solid lump. You'll give me your entire savings. What does your entire savings even entail, little baby Novi? That's what I want to know. Yeah, if you guys want to donate, hit that dollar icon and or the gift icon. Donate 1,000,067s. I don't care. Hoot. 25
I don't know what currency that is, little baby Navi. 25 somethings. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I should have known that because my mom used to bake and stuff. Pants. This is the only mixed drink that I ever really make for myself. Pace, that's what it is. This right here. The Body Fortress whey protein. Out of all the proteins I've tried, this is definitely the best one. This is definitely the best one to get. This one doesn't taste like shit, so that's why I recommend it. Also, there's one that's like only something you need or something. That one's pretty good too. But like the one because that's like if you just want like if you don't want whey protein but you want like a plant protein, that one's the one you should go for. But yeah, this one like if you get the peanut butter chocolate one, oh my god, delicious. And usually that stuff tastes like shit. And then I mix it with this creatine here, so eventually someday I'll become a football player. I can't wait. You also make yourself some protein pancakes. These aren't too bad either. Add a lot of maple syrup. This stuff tastes like cardboard. Yeah, and then eat some beans and shit. So, filling up these gains. All that protein filler, and you're still not buff. First off, kiss my ass. Second off, you don't know shit. Also, just because you eat a bunch of protein doesn't mean you're gonna get big either. It's not. Hello, Sven. I mean, yeah, like you should, if you want to get buff, yes, you do need to up your protein intake, but taking a bunch of protein doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to end up becoming buff. It's like when people think, like, if I go to the gym and I lift a bunch of weights, I'm just going to end up looking like a big hulking monster. It doesn't work that way. You have to follow so much shit. You have to follow a very strict regimen to truly become buff. Hello, Koopa Troopa. No pain, no gain. Show figurine collection. Okay, give me 1 second though, because I gotta go to the bathroom after drinking all that stuff. So give me 1 second.
Okay. Sorry, you're right. I apologize. You look fine. Thank you, Tickle Trunk. Filiberto's horchata. What is that? Hell yeah. Every time I see horchata, it's horchata cannons, and it's not about food. Thank you for the subscribes. I did intermittent fasting. I did it for like about a year or two. I lost a lot of weight doing it. I don't do the fasting anymore, but I try to stay in like a certain time frame. Like after like 10 o'clock, I try not to just eat anything. Mainly with like acid reflux and stuff too. He says after he drank some limeade. Sigma 6 and oh my god. Who was the one that this is for Spin, by the way. He wanted the figure collection. Yeah, sorry little baby Navi. I had to go to the bathroom. That's the bathroom. Wow. The ominous toilet. That is very ominous actually. Alright. Every time. Yeah, the throne. The king is nothing without his throne. All right. Again, here are the Gundams. That's a Digimon back there. Look at all of them. We're going down the floor. If you would like to donate to add another Gundam to the shelf, donate to the stream, tell me what Gundam you want me to get and I'll build it. I get to keep it, but I'll build it. I mean, if there's anyone to be chilling with the Gundams, it's a robot herself. But yeah, then there's these guys. And then down here. I keep forgetting I can put stuff down here. I've ran out of space, honestly. I need to get another shelf. To the lemon tree. Don't let those lemon stealing whores take your... Do people even know that anymore? But yeah, this is the one I'm currently working on, though. This little guy right there. It's the Master Grade Super Deform. I want to build a perfect grade at some point, but they're expensive, so I gotta wait. Also, I've been painting Warhammer minis, so that has stopped me from building. Hey, Sven, thank you for the 5 euros. Thank you. I don't know what that converts to. Oh, I've made $12 tonight, so thank you. And 115 jewels. I'll make sure to cash those into the jewels. Well, let me show you real quick. I'll show you in the darkness. Okay, hold on. I gotta find the remote real quick. Okay. So I've been building the Necrons. This half is base coated. This hasn't been touched yet, but it's been primed. Figure I'm gonna do all these guys and then the big part last. Here's all my paints too, and my brushes and whatnots. Here are some of the other minis that I've been working on too. These aren't Warhammer related, but like I was just handed this one. So I've been trying to learn how to paint something so tiny. And I didn't really care what color was on it too.
smell the paint. Honestly, most of the paints don't smell like anything. The ones that do, though, are the Tamiya paints. These are the stinkiest paints, man. Let me tell you. This shit sucks to open. One of them I just can't open at all. It's this one, the clear red. For some reason, I can't open it. Like it will not open. I've been trying to open it and it's stuck. I've tried running it under hot water. It's stuck. Which sucks. I would have liked to try this. But yeah, it doesn't open. Instead, it just hurts my hands. Trying to get all these muscles, and then for what? To not even be able to open a tiny little jar. You use your teeth? Aiden, if you used your teeth to open this, you won't have teeth. Your dentist is just gonna rip out the rest of your teeth. You're gonna need dentures. I need to get like a wrench or something and get some torque to go on with it. Because this shit. I was gonna use it as like a blood effect. Because that's, I mean, it's very liquidy too. Like it seems like it's more of like a wash anyway. But yeah, I was gonna use this like a blood effect, and I was like, well, I guess if I can't open it, I can't use it. Would have been neat. Yeah, exactly. Well, since I've broken all my teeth and it feels like shards of glass have been inserted in my mouth, let me get the old brush out and paint it with my real blood. You know what? I bet that there is some guy out there that has used his actual blood on his Warhammer army. And I fear that man or woman, person. Is blood paint? It can be if you believe. That's true. Yeah. I mean, if you get it in time, if you get like if you put some coating stuff on it, you like a varnish on it, you might be able to get it to where it's not going to chip. I don't know why I'm still trying. I'm so. I just wanted to. I ran it under hot water to see if maybe it would do something. It didn't do anything. And I tried using my shirt. With the shirt. It don't do anything. Try to like. I've seen a guy paint with his own vomit. That was something. Not in person, but yeah, he would just throw up and use like a blow pen and. Ugh. I do play video games. Yeah, I stream video games on here. I don't do it in this format, though. I do it in like I have an actual setup for it. Like, you know, like if I got like a mic and this, like it. But for some reason, I get more people from doing this instead. I don't get it. But yeah, like the last game I was playing was Space Marine 2. I usually play. It's either horror games or platformers. There's never much else
that I play. I try to play RPGs and stuff, but they don't really do super well on the channel. Honestly, most of my streams don't do well in general. If people are there and chatting the whole time, I will play more of those games. Or if I'm really enjoying the game, I'm just going to keep playing it. I played through all the Walking Dead Telltale games, and I feel like people were super into watching those streams. Like it was a good time. They don't have like a million views or anything, but I love that game. And then yeah, like I played through like Silent Hill F as well, and there's a bunch of different stuff. There's a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel and stuff that I played, and I didn't finish a whole lot of them because some of them were very long. Terrasmont Killer, I guess. Yeah. Also, thanks for subscribing. Got 6 new subscribers tonight. Thank you so much. But yeah, I've been thinking that I need to do these kind of any favorite animes. Despite having so many Gundams, I would say my favorite Gundam series, the 08th MS team, but I wouldn't even say that any of them are like my favorite anime series. I would say that the Big O was definitely one of them growing up. And then Attack on Titan was great when I was watching it. I watched, honestly, like My Dress Up Darling was really good. Keijo was good too, but that one's it's a good sports anime. It's hello tree stump removal. Why was that a tongue twister for me? Every time what's your favorite thing? I don't remember any of my favorite things. Let me look up my anime list real quick, just so that I don't forget anything. I read more manga than I do anime, but I've never seen Frieren. Chainsaw Man's great though. Yeah, that's one that's definitely one of my favorites. Anything that's sad and edgy is usually gonna be up my alley. I remember reading a manga called Happiness. It's about vampires. That one's great. I also love Ghost in the Shell. I mean, it's Ghost in the Shell. Who doesn't like Ghost in the Shell? If you're into anime and you haven't seen Ghost in the Shell, you're doing yourself a huge disservice by not. I have watched Monster Musume. I've watched all of Monster Musume. I had like 12 volumes of the manga too at one point because one of the bookstores that I lived near had them on clearance for like $3 a piece. I'm like, well, I should probably scoop those up. What was I doing with myself? Have you seen the body pillow for her? That was like a big talking point for a while. It was like she has like a 50-foot long body pillow. It's insane. I feel like, why would you want that? And it's like, who wouldn't want a 50-foot long pillow? Yeah, they had it wrapped around like a pillar. That would be so comfortable, but kind of scary too. Like I feel like I would get like claustrophobia or something from it. Like, oh, why is this thing wrapped around me like this? I mean, I would do it. That thing's like $500 though. Like that's
That better be a comfy pillow. Let me see. If I, not the Norwegian singer. I don't want a figure of this. How much are these? $1,000. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up the energy too. $1,000 for a figure is. Thanks for subscribing. Let me see. I was gonna look up the pillow. I don't own a body pillow and I never want to, but this is different. $800 for that body pillow. It was.
I don't know if I can show this. Just don't look at this, but look at it's blurred out. Look at that. Completely wrapped around that. That is you're basically just paying for a pillow sheet. Good luck finding
Did it say how long it was? 22 feet long. Holy shit. Hello, Gorilla Tag, Miss Jelly. I've never played Gorilla Tag. The girl that I liked the most, though, for Monster Musume was definitely the Spider Girl. But I feel like it's not really surprising because I kind of like alternative looking more. If we can get $800 donos tonight, I'll order that pillow right now. No, that's impossible. $800 on a pillow would be nuts. My friends would be so pissed. People donated $800 and you spent it on a pillow? You could have used that for bills. I didn't. The Monster Girl Doctor? What is Monster Girl Doctor? It is in fact called Monster Girl Doctor. Now, Sven, is it in the same vein as Monster Musume? Is it suggestive? Suggestive? Is it? There's their fan service. Do I need to know? It is in a medieval. I may have to add this. Dude, everyone's got like a trash thing that they watch. Have you ever seen Citrus? I remember watching Citrus, and my girlfriend at the time just looks over, sees what I'm watching, and just goes, "What the fuck are you watching? Like, what do you mean? Why are these two girls about to make out?" It's complicated. Have you ever seen Cromartie High School? It's not weird like this. Thank you for keeping it 100, Devin. Thank you so much. If you guys want to send some jewels, send some jewels. And I will thank you for each gift that even if you send me 10,000 of the same thing over and over, I'll say thank you for every last one of them. Cromartie High School. Cormartie. High School. It is one of the most bombastic, insane shows I have ever watched. And the dub for it is absolutely hilarious. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever watched, and it's so weird. My RA at school, like when I was in, all right, thanks for coming by, Devin. When I was in college, my RA had the box set for it, and that's how I got on his good side immediately. Was I was like, dude, is that Cromartie High School? He's like, you actually know what this is? Yes. Like, dude, I've never met a single person that has known what Cromartie High School was. Like, let me tell you, it is such a weird trip. Once again, girlfriend at the time just going, what the fuck are you watching? Why is there a gorilla driving a car? Yes, it's even if you're watching it, it doesn't make sense. It's so weird. It's so amazing. It will hopefully change your life for the better. But watch the dub of it. Normally I recommend sub, but the dub is brilliant. The when it starts off too, it's like I'm at a school with all these ruffians, and then it's just me. And it's like, well, maybe not everyone here is so bad. Oops, I dropped my pencil. Oh, well, that guy's picking up my pencil for me. And he just ate my pencil. And now he's eating more. Oh my God. He's, that can't be good for you. And then it was like, I got put in this school, but it's explained more in the manga. And then you open the manga, and it's like, don't worry, this will be explained more in the anime. It's like, you motherfuckers. Hello, Taylor Made Gutters. I have not watched Azur Lane, but I've played a little bit of the game. I couldn't get into the game. I've played like the phone game, and then I bought the PS4 game. The PS4 game was so bad. What is your question? If it's something stupid, I'm kicking you out. Can you please pray for my cat? I hope that your cat's okay. I know what it's like to lose a cat, and it's the worst. So it's made it hard for me to grow attached to new pets. It is, yeah, dude. I'm no, I know. I'm just saying, like in general, like I hope the best for your cat. Um, for I was playing gotcha games for a while, but the one that I was super into was Fate Grand Order. But do not play Azur Lane Crosswave. It is one of the worst games. So bad. I couldn't get into it. I think any game that like it has like an auto feature, I'm just simulating my phone dying. I just didn't feel like it was worth it. I've got some games on my computer that won't work either. I've got one. It was like a dinosaur horror game. It won't start up. It's not Dino Crisis, but it's a different game. But true. I don't. For me, I needed to like the characters for me to want to have the character. Like I felt like with Fate Grand Order, the story was. I mean, it starts off absolute dog shit, but then like once you hit like Camelot and onward, it's amazing. Dude, we're just chilling. That's what these streams end up being. Just sitting here chatting about whatever. Um, what was another? Oh, I was into Tales of Crestoria. That game had a great story, and then they canceled it. Like they stopped the game, and I'll never know what happens in it. That game was junk. It was terrible to play that game, but the story was good. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't give Azurlane a fair shot, but like I need to like the actual game. Like if I'm gonna spend a lot of time, like I want to actually play the game, and yeah, I felt like with Fate Grand Order, that game needed like a sweep feature. Like if you can beat it in 3 shots, yeah. I haven't watched DxD. I haven't really been getting into any gotcha games lately either. I don't even know what gotcha games are even out right now that are worth playing. Like it seems like every time a gotcha game comes out, it's terrible. Like, what? Or it's always just the same games that get recommended over and over, and some of them are just like brown dust. Like I don't want to play brown dust. That sounds like a fart. I don't want to play Fart 2. I tried getting into Genshin. I didn't like Genshin. I tried Arc Knights. I didn't like Arc Knights. I'm not into men's. So Love in Deep Space doesn't do it for me. Ume Musume. I can't get into either. Goddess of Victory Nikki is just boring. Couldn't get into Wuthering Waves either. I tried this SD Gundam game. I couldn't get into it. Dokkan Battle's terrible. The Sky Crawlers? What the hell is the Sky Crawler? The Sky Crawlers. No, what is this? Oh, it's the same name. Oh, it's the same director as Angel Egg. And wait, how come I haven't seen this? What the fuck? Director of Ghost in the Shell, and I haven't seen this. What's wrong with me? What is In the Beginning by Shop? Oh, yeah, I've heard that song. Cool. I'll have to check that out. How come I haven't seen this? Or Paddleboard? I think that's how you say that. There's so much shit I haven't watched. It's got a huge robot in it. Why wouldn't I watch this? That looks cool as fuck. For a guy that makes a bunch of robots, sure doesn't watch a lot of shit with it. Fake fan. Damn, I'm gonna have to watch. I say that and then I'm so bad about watching things. He directed 2 movies of, I don't know how to say this correctly. Urusei Yatsura. You've seen her before. She's I think her name is Lum. Yeah, Lum the Invader Girl. They made like a new series of this, I'm pretty sure. Untamed Stench, the Spicy Clay, Squirting Sirens. That's amazing. Don't get stoned and then watch it. Dude, do whatever feels right for you. Anyway, I gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thank you guys for subscribing. I don't do drugs, so no. But
thank you guys for coming to the stream tonight. Thank you guys for the donations as well. And here's that better for you. Well, double shiz in full effect. Well, you're a fucking Nazi from your stupid name. So good luck in life. Don't get hit by any cars. But, all right. Holy shit. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The money will go to more of these. So, actually, it'll probably go to bills. But thank you so much for the 20 euros as well. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the donations and the jewels and stuff. I do greatly appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe. Thank you to the, 7 new subscribers? Let me see. 8 new subscribers tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Yes, I try to be as cultured as possible. Definitely never beaten the Gooner allegations at this rate, but you know what? The most punk rock thing you can be is yourself. So be yourself, unless you're a creep. Maybe think about yourself. But thank you so much for the donations tonight, guys. And thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out. I wish I could stay longer, but I really do need to go to sleep because I got work tomorrow. So but thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice night. Bye. See ya. Bye-bye.